Hey guys, it's Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3. Guys, I've been battling a bit of depression this week. I've had a few personal issues to sort out, and that's why I've been a bit slack in uploading the videos. Guys, I've also had to finish my taxes. I decided to do my taxes early for 2019-2020 in Australia. The financial year starts 1st of July and it goes until the 30th of June. Now guys, I'm going to take a little bit of chocolate. I want to talk to you Lindt. If you're going to buy me a chocolate, I like the dark chocolate. I had a girlfriend who used to buy this for me. She pissed off, and I can buy my own Lindt. I can buy my own Lindt. So very delicious indeed. So guys, let's have a talk. What's happening in the wristwatch world? It's a bloodbath. Absolute bloodbath. Terrible time. What's happened? Well, let me tell you what's happened. I've been trying to sell a Patek 5127G. Classic, 3-hand, automatic, good size. It's 37mm. It's just an absolute beautiful Calatrava. I got 2 of these babies. And I gotta be honest with you there. Pre-COVID, I had punters begging me to buy watches from me because they wanted a good deal on a pre-owned Patek. Post-COVID, the world has changed. It is completely different market. What's happened is the Rolex fanboys, Rolex seems to be fairly strong. And you kind of expect that with Rolex. You expect it to be strong. Very, very strong. However, on Patek Philippe, let me tell you this. Patek is a very difficult baby. It is difficult. Let me tell you that. It is difficult. See, I've priced this Patek pretty damn well. I was selling it for, let me tell you how much I was selling this baby for. I offered it without the box, just the watch with the extract. I got the extract from the archive. I was offering it for 22,750 Aussie dollars, 22,750. What is that in American dollars, real dollars? And that was 16,300 US dollars. Very, very cheap indeed. And I gotta tell you, man, it didn't go. I had one guy in Sydney, really obnoxious sort of dweeb. You know, there are some people who you just don't want to sell to. They're just really, really nasty sort of people. You don't want to deal with these sort of people. They're just jerks, absolute jerks. He wrote to me, he sent me a photo of a stack of money. Yeah, man, that's just so gauche. He says to me, hey, heard you want to sell it. I'll give you 20 grand. Oh, he didn't want the one with the extract. He wanted the other one. Just a complete smart-ass grub. And, I don't like people like that. I mean, I at least like my buyers to be friendly and nice. And I just told him to get stuffed. I said, look, with your attitude, my friend, I don't want to sell it to you at any price. It's not for sale. The other thing I was going to that's the only customer who wanted to buy it offered me 20,000. Ouch! 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 And then I had another customer. So this is a guy in overseas who offered to swap me a yellow gold travel time, a 5134, for my 5127G. And it's a bit of a sideways swap because the 5134, it's a complicated Patek. It's a travel time, but that model's always been a bit... I love it. Personally, I love it, but it's always been a bit soft because normal travel time is automatic. So this is a manual wind complication, which you look at something like the manual wind chronograph and they're super expensive, but the manual wind travel time never really hit the spot. So he wanted to do a swap. And I said, okay, let's do it. Then he turns around and says, let me think about it for a few days. I'm thinking, what the ficus, pocus, what the? I said, just forget it, man. If you're going to think about it. And then I had another guy. So that guy was from Switzerland. Then I had a Swede. Swedes are hard to deal with. They're just hard. It's like getting a refund at IKEA, just painful. He came to me and said, hey, he wants to sell me his 5134 in platinum. The only problem is I've got to pay him the down payment within 2 weeks. And the way the market is at the moment, I haven't even had a buyer to buy my 5127. So it put me into a really difficult spot. So I thought, oh, let's not do this one. And then the monthly payment, I said to him, let's make it €1,000. No, he wanted 1,500. I said, man, just I don't want pressure on me, particularly with this COVID times. I don't really want that. And so I've decided to be totally honest with you. I think it's time to take the 5127 off the market. It's not the right time to sell it. Yeah, I don't think it's the right time to sell it. It's a beautiful watch. I absolutely love that watch. However, I think it's just time to take it off the market. I really do love it. I adore that watch, but I just think it's not the right time. You got to find timing is all the thing. So I think with a lot of Patek people, they're ultra conservative. They're rich people. The reason they're rich is because they didn't take stupid risks. And there's a time and a place for whoring, there's a time and a place for partying, there's a time and a place for pulling one's head in and not making expensive purchases. And I think the Patek Philippe person, they've kind of said, hey, unless it is ultra super cheap, I will just not buy anything. So I think that's exactly what has happened. And I mean, look, it's all about the timing. I gotta tell you, the marketplace itself, Rolex is still very strong. Rolex is incredibly strong. A good friend of mine bought a Breguet Traditional dual time. He got a great deal. Low 20s Australian, low 20s. I mean, that's pretty, what's that? $13,500 US sort of thing. That's pretty damn cheap. Those kind of watches are hard to sell unless they are very, very cheap. Bargains. So I got to be totally honest with you. I think for my 5127, it's about time I pull it off the market. Try it again, Sam. Try it again later. It's not the right time. You got to get the right timing with these things. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong. So at the moment, terrible time to sell it. Just hold back. I think, honestly, COVID itself, in the next 6 months, we're going to have the world's worst recession. I think the writing is on the wall. Second wave, third wave, fourth wave, it's all going to come and bite us in the ass. And, governments are giving out so much money, they can't afford to keep doing that. So I reckon give it 6 to 12 months. Things like BMW 3 Series secondhand, Mercedes C-Class, Audi A4s, all that sort of, aspirational small businessman, medium-sized manager is going to be a bit of a flood of that sort of stuff. Will watches fall? Good question. Very good question. Watches are different to cars. Okay, watches are incredibly different to cars, and I kind of suspect that the watches themselves they will fall. They have to fall. Watches have to fall, but I think the fundamentals, buy the icons. If you're going to buy a watch, buy the icons. Buy Rolex new, Patek Sports new if you can get it. Royal Oak, get the steel three-hander. Don't get the complicated Royal Oaks unless you're buying pre-owned. You'll do okay, but everything else is soft. I love the dress Pateks. It's not the right time to be selling that at the moment. Just hold your fire. It's all about timing. And I really think you got to pick your mark. You got to pick your time to sell something. And I think it's not the right time for me to sell my 5127. So I'm gonna pull it off the market. So yeah, that's kind of how it is. It's very tough at the moment. A lot of stuff is not selling. It's very, very hard. It's very hard. So yeah, that's kind of the way love goes. I'm Paul Pluta. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Put some comments below, and I will see you in the next one.